Hey guys, how's it going? Coach Clark here, and welcome to Coach Clark's Corner. This is Mighty Mo Offense Part 7, and today it's all about the trap. So we're kind of getting to the end of the run game. Most of our plays have been, usually pretty quick hitting, and pretty basic, oil rules. Tailback follows the fullback. It's downhill dive, lead, toss, midline. So, we're teaching the pulling plays, which are a little bit different. And they're the hardest plays in the playbook, but if you master these, you can run just about anything. So they're starting to come up field, and these guys are biting on our runs a little bit. So we came up with the trap play. And here's the hand signal for it. This is trap. And for time's sake, we're going to go trap left, like I've got it drawn up right here. So if we're running dive or lead, our fullback would line up play side, but since it's a trap left, he's going to be over here on the right, on the opposite side, and he's getting the ball because the trap is his play, and he needs to keep in mind that there's a little bit of action going on in front of him, especially with this pulling guard. So he's going to probably move back to about 4 yards from his 3.5-yard spot. And a rule of thumb here for the tight ends is if it's a trap play and you block a linebacker, you're going to go be right. We want to leave this guy unblocked for the pulling guard to come kick out. We want him to come upfield, and we can get a good piece of him. And just like dive and midline, we're going to go on 2 because we got it, or 3, probably 2 for this sake. Down, set, go. So our tailback's going in motion, and hopefully we pull that corner out of the box. So we have one less defender. And after, we're going to go down, sit, go, motion, 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 go. And for the sake of this play, and because of all of our trick plays we run out of it, we do this out of reverse pivot. So make sure you step back with your left foot. Just going to spin around. Boom. Right here. It's going to hit the fullback right in the numbers. Because he comes in kind of at an angle, I always thought it was a little bit easier when the fullback's offset to run a trap. We used to do it from right here, and he had to come all the way around, kind of bend. It was really tough footwork. All he has to do is try to work vertical once he gets past the center. He needs to get deep enough to make sure that pulling guard has enough time to get across his face before we turn up. Same thing down here with swing right, trap left. So you can run it on first sound. As you can see through the drawing, nothing's really changed. This right here is the same exact play, but we have a lot of window dressing. It's just the different players getting the ball, and we're formationing these guys. If you can run, 3 or 4 blocking schemes and just run those to perfection, in formation, the snot out of people, and through your hand signals and simplifying everything, you can drive your opponent crazy. So this right here is our twins formation. We'll have a whole video on formationing people later. So hand signal, twins left, twins right. Twins left, motion right, trap left on 2. So our quarterback's under center. He's going to go down, set, go. Our fullback's going to go in motion, just like our tailback does, to pull a linebacker out of the box. Hopefully these guys bump over so we can get some better angles on them, and this tight end that's backside can get a piece of that mic. Down, set, go, go. And on the second go, the quarterback's going to drop back, acting like he's going to pass, probably for about a flag football 2 apple, and then he's going to tuck that football in, cover it up. He's going to try to run up that crease behind that pulling guard. And because the best cover guys are over here, will most likely be off to the races. And down here, it's the same thing. We're just doing it out of doubles. It's instead of just going twins right or just twins left, it's doubles. Kind of like Richard Nixon's last day in office. There's only a couple formation, things we really do out of this formation. We're either running the quarterback trap or we're going to throw the ball. There's, people try some other stuff. It doesn't work too well. For one, you're pretty limited up here with your pass protection, and he's the only back here. So our rule of thumb is our tight ends are at the split ends, tailbacks on the right, fullbacks on the left, and they can either run these routes. They're just going to, these guys are going to run hitches. Inside guys are running corners to try to pull them away from the inside, or if these guys are getting up and, or they can go stock block these dudes. These guys are staying latched onto them to try to turn their butts to the hole. So it's going to be doubles, trap, left, quarterback's the ball carrier. If you have a shotgun, you can do it like we did up here. If, you only go under center and we're struggling with the shotgun snap. But if you have a shotgun snap, you can line up back here, go on first sound, down. Just snap it, chatter your feet, tuck it and go. So guys, that's all I got for the trap series. It's going to take a little bit of work. You might slow down this practice session. That's all I got for the trap. Next video is going to be the counter series, which is very important. It's one of the plays you must make go. That's all for right now. I'm Coach Clark. This is Coach Clark's Corner. Keep your stick on the ice.